Gracie, hey, I'm open. Oh, shoot. Oh, what's up, gang? What it do, gang? It's your boy Protect Sports from the Protect Sports Network, and I'm back with another video, man. I hope you're having a blessed one. Staying safe, sound like it's all ready to go. Oh, God, right now, God, I'm doing it. Oh, you guys need to pray, amen. Today's video, we talking Percy Butler, man. Talking some ball, man. You know what I'm saying? Good. We talking about my man Percy Butler today's video. We're gonna give you a full analysis. Shout out to Pedro Smith. He made a video before I got to it, but shout out to bro, man. Bro going crazy with the content. You know how he coming. So just shout out to him. I appreciate his analysis as well. But these are my opinions and my personal analysis on Percy Butler. I do have three different articles to talk about. One, given the safety rankings that Chris Sims had before the 2022 NFL draft. We'll see where Percy Butler was on that list. Also, we're going to look at 5 things to know about Percy Butler after he was drafted by the Washington Commanders on the Commanders website. And then we'll look at his draft profile. And then I'll give you guys my opinions on Percy Butler at the end of this full analysis that I'm going to be giving you guys. Let's get smacked into it, baby! Yes, sir. We're going to start with the position rankings. This is kind of, to the point, right? So we had Cal Hamilton number 1, obviously. Lewis C number 2. I'm not saying it wasn't obvious, but yeah, he was definitely better than the guys after him. Daxton Hill number 3. Number 4, Brian Cook out Cincinnati. With that really good secondary over there with Ahmad Gardner and guys like that. And finally, number 5 is our Washington Commanders' new draftee, Percy Butler. So that was where he had him at number 5. Also, the next thing we're going to bring up to you is the 5 things we need to know about Percy Butler. We're going to try to brief through this. I can give you guys my actual analysis. So we're going to get right through this. And 5 things about Percy Butler. This is on the Washington Commanders website. This is written by Zach Selby. So you can go ahead and check that out on the staff writers website, and you can see what he actually thinks of Percy Butler if you want to read more in depth about this. We're going to skim through it. So he's the 113th pick, was the 8th pick in the 4th round of the 2022 draft. These are 5 things we need to know. Number 1, he's been called the best pure safety or free safety in the 2020 NFL draft class. The Commanders got the best pure safety in the NFL draft in Percy Butler, Chris Sims wrote. Dude has tremendous range in center field. He is good in all areas of coverage. That's a big statement to make, but there's a precedent behind the claim. He is a Pro Football Focus game at 77 grades since 2019. He has a 56.1 passer rating when targeted, and also a coverage grade of 83.5, which is ridiculously good. There's a moniker that Butler agrees with. He's able to do everything required of modern safeties. The game is changing, Butler said. It's like evolving to a passing game. Every team wants running backs, even running backs want to be able to catch the ball now. So I feel like as a safety now, the safety is evolving from a run stopper to more of a pass coverage guy, which is 1,000% facts. Offense have trouble scoring against him. He was more just a run stopper in the Sun Belt Conference with the Raging Cajuns. He allowed 1 touchdown and a 52.75 allowed completion percentage. Last year, he had 8 coverage stops to go with 4 forced incompletions. It's pretty darn good. He has a skill set. This guy has a specific skill set that we find very intriguing, says Ron Rivera. That makes great sense. Boy, Percy Butler about to go crazy. And then he was drafted on my G-Day. You hear me? Shout out to Percy Butler. Phone him. He's enthusiastic about being a special teams contributor. I feel I can play every special teams unit. All 4 of them, Butler said. He's a special teams star for the Raging Cajuns with a 90.3 special teams grade in his college career. That's insane. That's a really good special teams player there. I feel like I can just understand how to get released on like guys who try to hold me up, Butler said. So I'll take what the defender gives me, and then I'll take control after that, basically. So that's when he talks about, punt coverage and things of that nature. He has speed to keep up the receivers. Butler loves the physicality of the game, but being a safety in the modern NFL requires defensive backs to use their speed as well. Butler doesn't have any issues in that area either. With a 4.36 40 he ran at the combine. He has tremendous speed and quickness. Obviously, he's pretty fast. So that's number 4. And number 5, he's supposed to contribute earlier. Buffalo nickel position on the Commanders' defense is one that has received plenty of attention since the season began. And with the release of Landon Collins, there's been speculation over who will fill that role in 2022. To Rivera, it seemed like Butler has a strong chance to make it his own. Percy just had to add, just adds to help add to the mix. I was like, a lot of ads, like what the heck? and we can do some things, I think, with the personnel, right? Person on the field. That wasn't written very well. So sorry about butchering that. When Washington's defense was at its best last season, it was a healthy dose of free safety looks to confuse quarterbacks to get as much talent on the field as possible. Butler will be a part of that equation as well as other spots on the football field. I think the biggest thing as far as his role is here's a guy that is going to get a lot of opportunity to compete. Rivera said nickel will be one of them, and safety will be the other one because of his skill set and the things that he just does. Assuming Butler can fill one of these spots, it would answer at least one big question about the defense ahead of the season. That's that. And finally, his draft profile that we're going to get to right now. But I did like that article a lot, though, because that gave you a lot of analysis about him, the things that we did not know when he was drafted. So that was great. So shout out to Zach Selby for that. He was a projected 5th-round pick. We're going to breeze through this. His strengths, absolute stud special teams performer, highlight reel hits as a gunner, ran up coverage team tackles all 4 years. So he played a punt coverage team all 4 years in Louisiana. Be able to race from the hash over the top, plays a fair amount of instincts from end zone coverage, hard strikes to pass over this large football, lengthen angles to swipe at the catch from around the receiver's frame so he can get the ball. He can dislodge the ball either through swiping it out of his hands or hitting them, dislodging the ball. Angles to the football need an upgrade. This is his weaknesses. Lacks desired size and play strength playing downhill. Will require discipline versus play action. He kind of sucks with the play action a lot. Anticipation to break in man coverage is average. Those are things he can work on. I don't really see any huge weaknesses there, but the strengths are pretty good. So this is my analysis on Percy Butler. He's great in zone coverage. He's average in man coverage, which is fine. We're not asking our safeties to play a ton of man anyway. So I think he'll be a tremendous free safety and a tremendous free safety upgrade over Bobby McCain. I do understand that Bobby McCain had over 60 tackles and 4 interceptions last year, but you got to understand 2 of those picks were against Jake Fromm. I'm going to take that with a grain of salt statistic-wise. And also, he looked very bad early in the season. He did get better in the second half of the season, but he was very bad early. And he's not as fast or as physically gifted as this kid is, or doesn't have the same size this kid had as well. I think Bobby McCain is more fitted as a Buffalo nickel, and then you can make Percy Butler your free safety. But I do think that Percy Butler can get a ton of snaps this year. Like I said, I like his skill set. He's a ideal free safety for this defense. And I think we got a steal in the 4th round. He's great in zone, but you're going to play a ton of zone as your free safety. You're going to play 20 yards off the ball and ball hawk everywhere, which I think he'll do a credible job at that. Actually, he's averaging man coverage, so it wouldn't be a point to play him in Buffalo nickel because some of those coverages will be man coverages, and he'll probably get ate up sometimes. So just to even save him from that foolishness, let's make him a free safety. So I think he will be the starter free safety eventually for this team this year. He'll probably start playing Buffalo nickel, and as they see that he's more of a pure free safety and they see his skill set fits that more, they'll probably make him that and then switch Bobby McCain to the Buffalo nickel role or even Cameron Curl. So that's going to do it for me, man. I think Percy Butler is an incredible talent. He's extremely fast. He has good hands. He has great special teams prowess. And also another thing I like about Percy Butler is that he has multiple ways to dislodge the football from wide receivers. So that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe. You are new to post notifications. Always catch your Protest Sports video at the Protest Sports. Now, you guys put God first to save this COVID. I'll catch you guys next video. What are your comments on the analysis of Percy Butler's game? And until next time, peace, love, and blessings. I'll catch y'all on the next one.